He's got the best seat in the house.
Celebration day for WA, a historic marker on the journey back from crowdless sport in Australia. And the fans that give the AFL such a huge chunk of its soul in the house for this one. Nat Nui gets the early free kick and clearance, heads along with it. Big flies go up. Archie the crummer gave it down to Ryan. He's snapped way. Kicked out off the deck by Ryan. Heads out wide. Collier races at it. Archie. Aish has had a good start in his career to his third club. Archie, a spear, top of the square. Darling jumped on it. They jump on him. There's 4 Dockers around him. Just got it out in time. Kennedy.
Here, got to cash in.
So McGovern sets it up. Ryan stays down and great grab, Kennedy.
He's coming in from the side.
And slams it through into the West Coast fan.
He almost cops the accidental block here. Brennan just gets shunted out by Oscar Allen, which gave Kennedy the run at the footy, the launch, and yeah, just Darcy not strong enough in that contest. Big, strong ruckman.
He was protecting 10 metres out from the square. Could have come from behind. Crashed it.
Absolutely want to make the Eagles defend, but short to a 50-50. Little 20-metre pass.
Frederick showed a bit too, the young man.
Used his body beautifully there. Huge round of applause.
Against Brad Shepherd too, who's no slouch.
Pick 61 in the draft, and he sends it towards Taberner. Can't get there for the mark. Ainsworth at the back. Couldn't trap it. Taberner nearly does. Lob's there. Little toe poke. Lob tried to get it away. McGovern caught between a rock and a hard place. And Walters ducks out of one. Feeds through another. Still a chance for the goal. Taberner, brilliant. Awesome. As good as it gets.
Involvements here in his first game, which is great to see. I love the fact that he wants to be involved. He doesn't care, but
he's looking for the ball.
And what about Michael Walters though? So Jeremy McGovern's got the ball in his hand. He thinks, what am I going to do here? I'll try and dribble it along the ground. He doesn't realise he's got Michael Walters sitting in front of him, who not only stops it, then goes and breaks down about 3 tackles and sets it up. What about that?
It's a brilliant individual effort. First of all, defensively to create the turnover, and then just bruises his way.
Great tackle. Flicked over to Collier. He's got Bewley. 60 from goal. Floats at goal square. 1-on-1. Taberner. He plays on his goal.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Dare I say it?
In WA. Cheerio, Dennis. Kept up behind him like a librarian.
Don't even mention it. Don't do it.
Don't even mention Henshaw and Nick Reebok. This is not worth mentioning. It is disappointing because Fremantle right now have got the game.
Sure, flicks it back out. Collier showed some good spread there. And a good mark by Taberner again. Fremantle fans give him silence. He didn't strike it well. Won't have the carry. Schultz stays down. He thought about jumping for a second. Stays down, gathers the Sherrin. About to send Fremantle back to the top of the square. Pulls the kick, and the man of the moment, front on contact or the mark, take your pick.
Front on contact.
West Coast kicked the opening goal of Derby 51. And Taberner sneaks the second in for Fremantle, and they take the lead for the first time today.
Move. And how he ends up here, Taberner, constant movement. So Rass goes off and heads over the other side to try and take Collier, and ends up with Duggan, and then just a little bit of space is going to be hard to top.
Both feel for contact. Kelly on the run, the clearance specialists. Heads long, goal square. Allen can't get a jump at it. Big and crazy from this though. 15 seconds left. There you go, something crazy against Darcy, and it goes to Darling. In he struts. Struck it pretty well. Struck it beautifully. Perfect start and a perfect finish. 118 goals, 6th best and fairest, greatest captain St Kilda's ever had.
You didn't have to pick him back up.
More than that, just one moment. She gets the clearance, bangs it to half forward. Archie got the climb, gave the free kick away. Virtually on the wing still, Hearn backed into a jam. Bewley flicked the handball through. Taberner, Collier, wobbler, overheads. Lob got there. And the speed man got there. Opening goal of the career for fast Freddie Frederick.
pace.
I've been impressed with what he's been doing. Drano told us how quick he was coming in, but you can be quick and run around all day and not get anywhere near it. He gets near it. He gets where he needs to get. That's a great result and a great moment for him. I don't reckon Liam Duggan's going to change. That could have gone for another 300.
How Akers crunched. Sarong. Great poise. Brayshaw. A wobbler. Full forward. Taverner. And Yo, clever. Scooped it to the line. Concedes it behind. Wide. Hits the deck. Cameron gets his moment. He puts the Jets on. Has a little bounce. Not a lot to go to. Had to get a kick away to a one-on-one. Splendid kick in the end. Found Cripps, who was in front spot. He's got a one-on-one he likes. Launches it. Darling. One-handed. Wanted to play on. Not paid the mark. Spins. Goals. And this game goes up another gear.
A little bit lucky on the outer side there. It was Cameron that was able to get goal side when the ball spilled free, and West Coast had all the runners. It was an okay choice to take the one-on-one long deep. He had Redden breaking inside 50, who would have marked uncontested and strolled in, but Darling
come up, so Ainsworth back into the lineup. Darcy stalks it but stays down. Off the pack, Cameron wrapped up in a straight jacket tackle going nowhere.
a beauty once he overran the footy.
Scott Cripps, boundary line looming, gets away from Hill, handed it up nicely to Gaff. We go with the banana. Almost the smother. Walters claims he got a finger on it. Ryan held his ground.
So
keep it alive.
It depends which way you want to look at it. Gaff.
Side another. Handballed inside three of them. Got it to Sheed. Spear pass. Delightful. Waterman on the move. You can say he's got a good record from here, but he's only tried it once. So now he's tried it twice.
We've got him.
Yo couldn't trap it. Now he does trap it. Hands it up just in time. Gaff tries to mob up the mess. Dumps it long. Lob. Tunneled a little. Hit the deck hard. Aisha chance. Couldn't get it away. Kennedy off a backward pedal. He got the bounce.
Here, and just, this is the modern footy. Oh, it was Aish rather. Aish who tries it. Just a nothing handball. I mean, take the pressure if you get caught holding the ball, fair enough. Your ability to get that onto your boot. That handball there has cost them the goal. And Darling and Kennedy getting the job done.
Darcy trapped it, but couldn't get the clearance. Yo does. And it's a bomb. 60 metres to the hot spot. Off hands. Whose ball? Waterman hands it up. Cameron. Massive moment. 2 in a row. Jared Cameron puts
there to get involved in the passage of play. I'm not going to see any footy if it's being chipped around slowly from one end to the other. But you kick it that to our three big tall blokes, I'll have some idea where to get, and I might be able to jag a goal. So why don't they do it more often? You're not going to get outmarked in your forward line. You've got an undersized defence against you.
And they're inside 50 again. Aish gets their card mark. Ryan flying onto it. Gets the little chip kick to Waterman.
Into one-on-ones, but that controlling style that they've gone with, that is their method, and it's been successful for them.
Waterman bends it. That's a work of art. 3 in 90 seconds for the West Coast.
That we spoke pre-game, they have no Pearce, no Hamling, no Logue. I'd ask, and you can't argue with the success they've had in recent times with it, but I'll be asking the question more often, and I think those last 2 passages of play demonstrate that it's a legitimate option to do this more often.
This is a slick bit of play from Liam Ryan, hitting that full pace and deftly.
Bounce. Nat Nui with the palm, and Walters with the collect and go. On the run, lace out to lob.
There you go.
That'll do. A little ankle roll last week, but great that he was able to break through it and kick.
Goals from centre bounce, so naturally it's going to be a little bit more explosive. But this is a really good passage of play from Rory Lobb. It's a strong mark, really important finish under a bit of pressure. And again, for Fremantle, when their quality players are involved, so Michael Walters, we see good results.
Back to Nelson, 40 seconds left, goes inside with the kick, hits his target, Waterman, he turns, not a lot there for him, so he thumps it in the air in hope. Chance for the leapers. Up they fly. Allen couldn't trap it. Cox, touch play on. Still time enough here for the West Coast. No free to Redden. Scoops it out. Archie tried to break through. Got it to Cripps. Outside of the boot. Post.